Among the communities most devastated by the Hamas attacks on October 7th is Be'eri. Now, Be'eri's a kibbutz located just a few miles from the border with Gaza, and Hamas there killed more than 120 residents. Many of them were children. Those who were not killed in many cases were kidnapped. And we are joined now by two residents who survived that attack. Michal and Lotan Pinyan are joining us. And let me just say, in case I don't say it at the end, our absolute best wishes, condolences. I don't even know the appropriate thing to say, but I wanted to say something before we start the interview. And Michal, I know that there's been so much loss on your side, but you did make it through that day yourselves. Tell us how you spent the day, if you could start at the beginning on October 7th, and what it was like.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good evening.
Hello. Hello. So if you want to start, Michal, you can start and maybe just try your best to bring us through that day. I know it's probably painful to recall some of it or much of it.
We woke up on 6:30 to an unnormal bombing. It's funny to say unnormal bombing because bombing is not normal, but it was unnormal bombing to what we used to in the kibbutz.
And without even having the alarm that we used to have.
Just rockets, but really a lot of them. So we ran to the safe room with our 3 kids and closed the safe room window and a metal window and sat down. And then I think after 20 minutes, we got a message in the kibbutz apps that terrorists are in the kibbutz, and we were asked to lock the doors of the house. So Lotan went out quickly to lock the porch door. We live on a second floor, so this door is always open. And this was the last time this door was open until 1 a.m.
1:30 a.m.
You stayed in there that entire time with your little children and everything else. Now, you have family, as is often the case at a kibbutz like this, that live there as well. And I know, again, this is difficult to talk about now, but you were speaking to your parents, isn't that right, throughout the day? And
yeah.
Tell us about that.
You know, on regular bombing day, my mom always she write us in the WhatsApp group, please say everybody's call is good. So we just wrote everybody's okay. And around, I think 9:15, she wrote, I hear voices outside. And then she wrote, I hear Arabic shouting outside. Wow.
And then she said, they are fired at our house. And then she wrote, they are throwing grenades inside the house. They are trying to break in the safe house, the safe room. They shot Grandpa. Grandpa is shot. And until the last words that were help, help, and that's all.
And that's it. And that's all you heard.
It was something between, that it was something between 25 minutes from the first message that she wrote, I heard Arab speakers outside, to the last words that were help, help.
Oh my goodness! So we're seeing a picture now of your parents on the screen that you lost. I'm sorry. Go ahead, and then we'll finish up. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
It's funny because they are living just 3 minutes walking from our house. Oh. And we couldn't go.
You couldn't do any. You must have felt. You couldn't help them. You had to stay with your own. So your parents were lost in this terrible terrorist attack. You two survived. Your children as well. We wish you, as I said at the beginning, nothing but the best. Thank you for telling your story, and hopefully you can keep on going to the best of your ability over there. Thank you again for coming on today with us.
There's no other choice. We're going to keep going. We're going to build everything from scratches. That's the heart of, the Israeli citizens.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.